Good morning, and welcome to day 24 of our meditation time together. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So let yourself land wherever it is that you do your meditations. If you're sitting on a chair, go ahead and feel how solid the chair is underneath you. Feel your bottom resting on the chair, your feet firmly on the floor. If you're sitting on a bed and you're stretched out, kind of stretch yourself even taller or wider. Let yourself feel how your body is here, right here on this bed in this moment. If you like to stand when you do your meditation, stretch up for a moment. Just stretch up high. Let your body just fully come into alignment with what you're going to create here today. Good. And then let yourself feel the solidness of whatever is supporting you. Let yourself feel how heavy and dense gravity is when it starts to tug you down onto this earth. So if you're sitting in a chair, you can imagine that the legs of the chair get really heavy and deep and grow roots and start to go down into the earth. If your feet are on the floor, if you're standing up, you can feel how your feet, you can wiggle your toes and dig your feet into the earth that you're standing on, whether there's multiple floors below you or whether you're on the actual dirt or on a carpet with concrete in between you and the earth. Just visualize yourself growing roots from your feet, going down into the earth. Yeah, if you're in a bed, you can imagine the four legs of the bed can do the same thing that the chair does. And allow yourself to root in really far down into the earth today. We're going to do an exercise that I think would be best supported by you feeling strong and grounded. It's like in Pilates or yoga where they say activate your core, right? Activate your feet. Let your feet support you and be the connection between you, human, having this experience, and the earth that is this planet we live on that holds us and provides food to feed us and provides air for us to breathe. The earth is the giver of life, the sustainer of life. So connect in with that powerful energy in this moment. Feel the roots go, let's say, 500 feet into the ground. So your feet have roots going down, whatever is supporting you, chair, bed, that also has roots that go down. And then feel gravity tug at your belly and pull your attention here into your body. Yeah, when those roots hit 500 feet down, imagine they can just start spreading out in 100 directions, forward, sideways, behind you. And just visualize, because your attention will go where you're visualizing and creating this image. Visualize that those roots start to spread out and they're going to go a mile out in a radius from where you are centered here. Yep, take your time. Just feel the roots spreading out. Yeah, when they get to a mile, imagine they can go one more mile beyond that in all directions, and then just feel yourself coming more and more into this moment as you connect into the earth and the power that's underneath your body. Good, and then just relax. Let your body take a breath. Feel the muscles. Just relax into the fact that you're supported right now. It's like breathing. You don't have to pay attention to the breathing. You just are naturally doing it in your physical body. But when you bring your attention to it, you realize how powerful it actually can be for you, right? Anyone who's an athlete or who runs, you know the power of the rhythm of breath. It can have you on the floor doubled over in pain if you're not breathing properly and you're trying to push your body too hard. And we don't pay attention to it. It's the same with this grounding or connecting into the earth. When we don't pay attention to it, it's there, right? It's there, but it's not as powerful. The feeling isn't as connected as right now, like when we bring our attention to it. Good. Okay, so let yourself lean back in the chair or relax into the bed. If you're standing, just kind of wiggle your body and let it just be here, mellow, happy in this moment. And today we're going to talk about walking the edge. So if you believe in astrology or follow astrology, you'll know that today is a new moon in Aries. If you don't believe in astrology or don't follow it, my advice would be every once in a while check it out, because whether you know it or not, your body, your heart, your energy system, your soul is constantly aligning with the planets, right? Just like our bodies have a cycle with night and day, and the moon has a cycle with the ocean waves in and out with the tides. Planets affect your body. You are mostly made up of water, and the planets affect water. So whether you believe it or not, here's what's happening today in the energy. And we're going to do an exercise that will help you process some of that. So the new moon in Aries is about us returning back to our instincts of what feels true for us. It's pushing us up against an edge of what we used to believe, what we used to know as absolute truth, and what could be created, what is coming through, what feels like it could be next for you, with a focus on uniquely yours, right? What is your unique gift that you bring to this world? And how do we support you in allowing that to come forward in all of its fullness? The planets are saying we're here to help. So they're bringing up those things that we need to clear or look at so that they're out of the way. Then we can step into more and more of being ourselves in this world. So it's an exciting time, right? It's probably feeling turbulent. Some of you may have felt completely out of sorts for the last few days. I know I was this weekend, like up and down and happy and sad and, joyful and angry. And it was just this ride of whatever emotion was moving. The way through it is to just be with that emotion. Just be with it in every moment as it comes up. Just feel what it is and then move it out of your body and let it just be a wave of energy that moves through you. You have this pattern, this pathway that you've been practicing of releasing through your feet, right? Opening up the roots of your feet and just sending emotions or energy down and out into the earth and letting the earth recycle that. And then when the next wave of emotion or energy starts to arrive in your space, instead of trying to analyze it, hold on to it, right? Make sense of it, project it, you just wave it through your body. You just wash it through your body. Use your breath, right? And just release it at your feet. And then you come back and you feel again and see what's there. And it's just this really easy waving through, just like the ocean, the tides of the ocean waves have a rhythm, right? They don't stop halfway through and go, wait, that wave was really big. Let's all stop and pause and look at that wave and hold on to it. Let's do it again. It just is a rhythm, just a rhythm, just a washing through. So that would be my nugget of wisdom for you as you move through this new moon. But here's the exercise I would like for us to explore. So as you sit or stand here, I want you to feel, it's going to be a new practice for you perhaps, I want you to kind of feel the edges of your space. So, for example, if somebody was in the room with you and they were 6 inches in front of you, would it feel like they were too close? So just feel that in your body. It can be someone you love, someone you don't love. It doesn't make a difference. Just someone else's energy right in front of you. What if you could back them up to perhaps a foot away from you? So just see how your body feels, what it's saying to you. Is that still too close to your space? Right? Go ahead and back them up to 2 feet away from you. Yeah, you notice the difference, right? 2 feet seems more comfortable, for me at least, right? So feel it for yourself. Some of you might love everyone being 6 inches away from you. Others might be like, even 2 feet, too close. So feel 2 feet, like is that a comfortable space for you to hold as a radius around you energetically? Go ahead and back that person up another foot so they're 3 feet away from you. Yep, and then notice how your body feels. For those of us who really like to be in close community, 3 feet might feel a little anxiety creating, like, are they going to leave me? Are they going away? But just feel like 3 feet, is that a comfortable space for you, your energy? And then let's do one more. So back them up to 4 feet away from you. And then add in a couple other people. So you have them at like north, south, east, west around your body. 4 feet away. Yeah, and then see how comfortable that feels for you. Do you want them closer, or do you like that they're there, or do you want them further away from you? All right, so bring your comfort level to where your body isn't tense, trying to hold somebody there. It also isn't invaded with someone being in your space. So bring the field around you to what feels most comfortable for you. And then ask for that measurement. So 1 feet, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet. Do you want more space? Do you want 6 inches? Just go ahead and feel what your zone is for you. No judgment. None of it is wrong. Okay, feel your grounding underneath you again. So feel your feet connect into the earth. Feel yourself dig way down. We're going a mile down, a mile out. Just feel yourself totally here. And then drop the people. So have the people go away. So now it's just your space. This feels like your edge, your comfort zone, right? So some of us it might be really tight, some of us it might be really far out. There's no right or wrong to it. Just notice, become aware of what your zone is. And then imagine you can see that going all the way up above you and all the way underneath you. So it is almost like kind of like a superhero bubble, you know. I think in The Incredibles, one of them had sort of a bubble around him, if I remember. But there's that energetic sort of force field. Yeah, so just feel that. So let's say this is your comfort zone. Yeah, let your body relax and feel yourself grounded again. You're just playing with energy here. If it feels uncomfortable or weird or tense, that's okay. Just play with it for a moment. If you don't like the feeling, you can open your eyes, tap your legs or your arms, and then come back in. All right, so this is your zone, your comfort space. What this new moon in Aries is doing is saying to us, instead of staying right in the center where you're comfortable, what if you come right up to the edge of that comfort zone and take a peek and see what's at the other side of the edge? So imagine you can do that. You can easily move or walk around within this zone that you've created for yourself. And let's say you go forward first. So you go all the way up. Maybe you're 3 or 4 feet out. Go right up to the edge of what looks sort of like a bubble. And then see if you can sense what's on the other side of that. If there's not a person that is waiting there expecting something from you, if it's just life, relationships, money, work, success, children, just life, and you go right up to the edge of that space, what is there for you to know about that other side? So some of you may be feeling like, pop the bubble, man, let me out. Let me go. I want to go see what's there. I'm ready to charge forward. Let me have whatever that next adventure is going to be. If so, go for it, man. Go try, jump, play, have some fun here. You can pause the recording and come back. If for you, you're feeling yourself shrinking or contracting or wanting to step back to the center where it feels more comfortable or safer, see if you can stay here for just a moment. You can put your hands against the bubble and feel like it's not going anywhere. It's not going to pop on you. It's giving you the opportunity to see and sense and feel what could be next for you in this adventure of life. You don't have to do a thing about it right now, but what if you can walk the edge here and sense it for yourself? What does it look like? Are there relationships on the other side of this force field that you're craving or that you've been pushing away, perhaps? Is there an opportunity for you to heal something inside of yourself by some sort of connection on the other side of this bubble? Yeah, what I sense is for many of us that could be relationships with our parents. You know, I have many clients who are working through separating from the stories of being a child as they really come into themselves as adults. Even if they're in their 40s or 50s or 60s, right? We still can be the children of these parents who we adore or who we don't adore. But what if there's a healing, a growth that is on the other side of this force field, this bubble, that perhaps you're ready for? For some, it might be your gift in the world, right? You've been staying comfortable, staying really safe in a work environment, living arrangement, a job, you know, whatever it is that feels really comfy, really good. Why rock the boat? As you stand here against the edge of your knowing, the edge of your comfort zone, what if this new moon in Aries starts whispering into your ear and saying, oh yeah, you think that's all you're here to do? I got news for you. I'm going to nudge you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tease you. I'm going to let you see who you actually could be in this lifetime. And you may not know how to get there, but I'll show you the first step. And the first step could just be you standing here, walking the edge of your comfort zone. And for today, that may be perfect and enough. For others, you could maybe ask, like, show me what's next. Let me feel or see or trust this next evolution of my soul. And if it feels intense or like you want to run back to the center and close your eyes, just let it be emotion. Emotion that washes through you, waves through you, all the way down through your body to your feet and down into the earth. Release all of the fears, the worries, anything that doesn't feel comfortable or good or supportive or expansive. Just wash it through you. What this new moon in Aries is going to do is nudge you against the edge of this force field and show you, guide you in the direction that is in your highest potential. Our natural response as humans is fear, right? Let's pull back. I don't know, it doesn't feel good. That can't be safe. Can't be safe to do that thing that I'm actually here to do. You wouldn't be able to see it as a possibility if your soul hadn't already dreamed it up as part of this experience in your lifetime. What feels true to me in this moment is that this new moon in Aries, with all of the planets surrounding it, I think it's Saturn and Pluto and Uranus, there's a replacement of fear with love. There's a grounding force underneath all of this energy that is based in love. And so the invitation for you, the opportunity for you is, can I sit with all of this, and where I normally would feel fear, where I normally would default to shrinking and getting smaller and telling myself I can't, or it won't work, or those people won't like me or accept me, or I'll be rejected. Can we move through all of that and just release it, breathe it through our bodies down into the earth, and then come back and touch our hearts and go, what if it works? Because this time it's with love. Love for myself, love for the relationships in my life, love for my community, love for my world, love for this planet that we live on, love from my soul, for my soul, through my soul. Yeah, from that space, go ahead and walk up to the edge of the edge of whatever this is for you, the comfort zone, the knowing, the trusting, the life you know versus the life you know you can have. Go ahead and just walk the edge for a moment, and instead of having fear running through your body, what if it's love? Yeah, what I notice for myself is with love, it's like I could just put my finger out and just pop that force field bubble, and it just flows. It just like when you're a child and you blow bubbles with the magic. I used to call it magic, the magic water. Right? The magic water makes bubbles. What if in this moment your finger touches the edge of your comfort zone and it just dissolves and you flow with love into whatever comes next? That you called in, that you created as a soul when you arrived here. Yeah, so connect back in with your rooting. Feel yourself here in this moment. And know that there's no right or wrong. There's no judgment if you do or don't do anything through this new moon. But the invitation remains to explore it. So you can continue here and just see what comes up for you. You can actually do this again and again over the weekend on your own or with the recording. And allow the energy that is moving through from planet to planet and connecting into us to guide you. Yeah, to guide you as you walk your edge with courage and love. All right, so much love from me to you today.